Ladies and gentlemen, now today we are on the content creator beta and we're going to be having a little bit of fun with 6-star rank 2 Ronin. Now I think it's been about a year since I've actively played this character, and we're not allowed to do crystal openings on the content creator beta, as in like make videos on them, but we are allowed to open crystals. And because I've been saving up on the live server and the day it gets transferred over, I had a few 6 stars to open and we got Ronin out of one of those. So I'm really happy that today we get to play around with this guy, but I also really want him on my live account, man, because he's a really good character even unawakened, and he definitely has a very different play style. And also one thing, just as a bit of a disclaimer, again, I haven't played Ronin in quite some time, so I might be a little bit rusty on my skills in comparison to all the Ronin experts out there, so I do apologize. But if I remember correctly, you want to just build up your cruelty stacks by doing like a 2 combo and then a 3 combo and then dashing back, and that changes your stance and gives you cruelty stacks. Get 1 every time you do it, and then once you hit 7 you gain a massive crit buff, and this allows you to get more consistent bleeds off your basic combo. So yeah, this is a really good time. And then you want to rush up to the special 3 so you can get the massive fury off it, but also refresh the cruelty just before you go into special 3 as well. You can't refresh the cruelty until it expires, but I think if we go for another combo here, let's go for a few hits, see if we can parry, and then 1 medium, then we're going to go for special 3 here, get the fury off. He is like quite a complicated character to play. Like on paper, I guess he's quite easy, but in practicality, man, there's a bit to pay attention to when you're playing Ronin. But now we've got the cruelty. Actually, we don't have the cruelty. We've got the crit buff and also the fury. Because the special 3 consumes, what is it? All of the cruelty buffs to give you the fury instead. So yeah, that's why you want to make sure you've ideally got a refreshed crit buff before you go into the special 3. Just so after you can get much more reliable, bigger bleeds coming out of it. So yeah, there's a fair bit to pay attention to when playing Ronin. And I think he's definitely a bit of a tricky character to play and talk about at the same time. But I'll see what I can do next match. But again, we're going to go in with a 2 combo here. And that instantly as well removes the poison from the suicide mastery. So again, this guy can work really well with this mastery setup. Mainly considering that I think his biggest possible damage output special is with the special 3. So you don't really need to use SP1 or SP2. But there we go. We've got the what is it, crit buff there. So if we can bait this out now. Come on, She-Hulk. Fantastic. I think if we just go for a bit of a shorter combo here, go for an intercept. And then right. Oh, gosh. We've consumed all of our stances there. I think it was via the evade triggering. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3. Dash back, parry. We've got the precision buff now, so we get additional crit. Let's get that massive fury. So again, there's a lot to pay attention to. And I think one of Ronin's downsides has been that he's always been a bit of a high skill, high practice character, but doesn't necessarily have the payoff for that. Like, his damage output could be a fair bit higher. It's not bad by any regard. It's just like not amazing for everything that you need to kind of switch up to play the character really well. Because again, I think he's probably in like the top 10, top 20 most like tricky characters to play and fiddly characters to play in certain scenarios. But maybe it's because I'm a little bit rusty on this guy as well. But let's go for 2 hits there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think we did 4 there. 1, 2. Okay, I'm glad we had the the Nick Fury safety net there, man. Or else we might have got a little bit clapped. I was being a bit too cheeky with those backdrafts. Okay, nice. Okay, so we've got the massive crit buff. Let's go 4 hits. And look at those bleeds stacking up, man. We got 6 of them. Perfect. Alright, let's backdraft again. Oh, this is going nice. Okay, cool. I think we should be able to get in after this one. To be fair, man, I'm playing, I think, much better in this Joe Fix-It matchup. Plus, we got class advantage here. But we are going into that final unblockable phase as well. So, yeah, I just hope we can get him down with the bleeds. Oh, did we disable that phase? I think we did there. Okay, that worked out really, really nicely. I know in one of his stances, I believe it's the... what is it, 2 light attacks, 1. You do have a bit of ability accuracy reduction as well. And he does have some cool utility, again, like the ability to remove a single debuff with the 1 light attack 1. Or 2 hits. It's the perfect block chance 1 as well. Gives him like 35% more perfect block. There's a lot of like little stuff that this guy can do that can really add up. And also in the Raft stance as well, which is a total of a 4 combo, charging in from a distance. You can bleed into the block as well on the opponent, which is quite nice. See if we can make it trigger here. Oh no, this is actually getting really well. We got 11 stacks of bleed here. Sick one, mate. Sick one. Okay, I think we go for a 3 combo here, then dash back. Then that should do it, hopefully. So again, he goes on blockable 25%. We might cancel out if we're lucky. I don't think so. I think we just got super, super lucky on that Joe Fix-It matchup, though. It's completely disabled the node there. I didn't know you could disable that node, though, so that's definitely something I've learned today. And also, while it is perfect block stance as well, he can parry projectile attacks. Like, for example, Iron Man Infinity War. I think he can parry Ebony more as well. Not 100% sure on that one, but I think it comes under the classification there. So he certainly has, like, some interesting utility for certain scenarios. And also, when you don't bleed the opponent, you instead gain an additional cruelty buff as well. But I think after this we'll go into a bit of Realm of Legends, see if we can really get the most damage out of this dude. But his animations, man, he still feels amazing to play. You actually feel like such a ninja playing Ronin. Right. We got the Ronin versus Ronin matchup here. Come on, dude. I love his dashback animation as well. And also, you can use the special too in shorter fights and scenarios. But that crit buff is so good. Look at that. Every single one of those crit. That was really, really nice. I think here we probably want to wait for the crit buff to expire. Okay, nice. We got the refresh on that one. Okay. Our passive Fury... triggered via the Awakened ability, so we've got like, I think 4 additional stacks of Fury as well. Every one of them is like 500 attack. Oh, we might not get the Fury after this though. Actually, we did get the Fury here, so it did work out. Oh no. And there we go, Ronin goes down. So maybe not the smoothest matchup there. Again, his sustainability has actually been doing tremendous throughout this run so far. Granted that we are running the Suicide Masteries, but we do also have the additional top-up of the Nick Fury and Ant-Man synergy. But yeah, with this combo, man, he's doing really, really nicely. And again, that combo is quite easy to slot into the majority of teams, because instead of Ant-Man, you can have Quake. And you got Quake and Nick Fury, man, and both of them are like top tier characters. And again, even just doing combos into the block allows us to change stances and stack up cruelty. So that's what we're doing there, attacking into his block and dashing back. But again, I'm certainly very far from the the best Ronin player out there. Right, let's dash back. And there we go. So we've got a good combo lined up now. We've got him stunned. We've just procced the precision buff on us, so we get loads of additional crit chance. And then we just want to layer in with some massive bleeds after this. It's only the sword hits, so the first 4 hits that also apply bleed. So I think you just want to stick to 4 combos mainly on this dude. Unless you're trying to push for something else. But yeah, here, special 1, we should be able to finish. Nice, man, nice. I do love his animations, man. He is just tremendously fun to play. But he's a lot of additional work to manage. And you are throwing away, to play this guy, some of your openings as well. So yeah, he just requires like a bit of a different play style. And again, some people really like that. But I think one of the reasons that he hasn't kind of widely taken off is because he's very different. Right, I'm messing up my combo here. So 1, 2, dash back. And then 1, 2, 3, dash back. 1, 2, dash back. 1, 2, 3, 4, dash back. Okay, there we go. We got the precision now, man. In a good spot. See if we can nail another backdraft here. Should we go for another one? There we go, man. We're kicking on gas now, boys. Oh, okay, right. So we lost all our cruelty there. The evade saved us, so let's get some more up. 1, 2, dash back. 1, 2, 3, dash back. 1, 2, dash back. Okay, and then one more, and we're back to 7 there. Okay, we just need one more parry. Which I think we can go in after this. In all fairness, we should be good. And again, if you stick to one of his stances as well, what is it? The one in the middle after a total of 3 hits or 2 light attacks, and you do have a 40% defensive ability accuracy reduction, and you can get a little bit more off the SP1. But also, if you do stay in that stance, then Ronin is very reliant on cycling his stances and changing them in order to initially build up the damage, but then also to kind of really get it going in longer fights as well. So yeah, he's just a bit of a weird character that I don't think quite works as well as he should work. So yeah, I'd love to see this guy get a tune-up next year, man. Again, according to the dev update yesterday, they're aiming for 38 champion improvements next year, which is a pretty significant amount. So if they can nail that, Ronin is one character I'd like to see get a bit of a numbers tune-up, because I think some of the stuff on his base is really, really good. He just doesn't have quite enough numbers to make him really pay off. Okay, nice. Oh, okay, right. I triggered the passive evade there. So now we need to get all our cruelty stacks back. I actually think the awakened ability is actually a bit of a con of the character. I prefer playing this guy on awaken, because then you've got no chance to trigger that evade. Because yeah, it's really annoying. It like throws your whole rotation off because it consumes all the cruelty. It just shouldn't like consume cruelty. It's a very weird awakened ability. Okay, so I need to do a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then sorry, I messed up there. I was like, he's pretty much going over. So special 3 and Human Torch is done. Again, there's a lot of counting, a lot of like paying attention to your stances. But hey, if you like the character, and over a period of time, I've observed with people playing champions, if people really like a character, they'll just make him work in like any scenario. So yeah, it's just something that does happen over a period of time. But let's go for this gold pool matchup. And a lot of characters do become seemingly like second nature if you do want to play them all of the time. So here, let's quickly get rid of the poison. Oh, we're on the 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2. Oh gosh, okay. 1, 2, 3. And we just want a 2 combo. Okay, perfect. Now we've got everything we need. He is one of those characters that I feel like I'm kind of taken out of the fight a little bit. Because I'm so intent on paying attention to what's happening with his rotation. I think that's one of the reasons why. Because there are some characters where you're like so in the fight and focused on the opponent, but I just find like half the time I'm just looking at, you know, my buffs and debuffs on Ronin. Sorry, my stances on Ronin, just so I can manage everything. And see where I'm at for certain stuff. But I'm not focused on slashing into the opponent. But there we go, gold pool goes down. Again, he does feel quite nice to play with the Suicide Masteries, man. But yeah, he cleaned up that path really, really well. We didn't use a single health potion there, and he finished at 100%, so that was a tremendously nice run. I don't know if I've got him like large benefit with Suicide Masteries on the tier list, but I think he definitely does need that icon next to him, because again, it just gives him like so much more potential damage output there. But let's see if against Winter Soldier I can play him almost perfectly, man. We'll see what we can do in some of these Realm of Legends fights. Right, there we go. We got the first precision. Made one little dashback error there, but aside from that, we good so far. You really want an aggressive AI that's always kind of chasing into Ronin after his combo. Okay, nice. Got the perfect lineup here. So I think after the special 3, the thing we're looking to maximize here is just the amount of 4 combos we can do, so we can get as many bleeds off while we have the Fury, because that's really going to increase our damage by a fair bit. But again, I may be incorrect. Yeah, now that we don't have the, what is it? The cruelty buff, we're seeing like a lot less, so maybe we need to build up cruelty as soon as we leave that SB3. But there we go, that wasn't too bad in the end. We got another one like timed perfectly for when we're entering that second SB3. I just wish those Furies kind of like lasted for like like 2 minutes or something, so you could stack them up, man. That'd be really, really good. I don't think they stack anyway. But yeah, I think if we just like smash in the damage here, it's maybe the best way to go. No point building up the cruelty at this point, I reckon. Right, nice. Well, that wasn't too bad against Winter Soldier. Again, 96 hits for a 6-star rank to his Suicides is nothing like insanely impressive, especially considering we do have the Nick Fury and Moon Knight synergies as well. But it's like not in the realm of unplayable. It's like decent. That damage output where the fight finishes in good time. But nothing that kind of blows you away for the complexity of the character. Right, there we go. Again, if you throw the medium, it's not sword hits, it's just 2 additional hits, so I'm pretty sure you can't bleed off those. It's only the sword hits that have the bleed procs. Okay, there we go. So I think this rotation, I'll try going for the precision buff, because again, this Fury is going to consume all of our cruelties. So yeah, I think we'll race toward that instead. So let's go 1, 2, and then dash back. 1, 2, 3, dash back. 1, 2, dash back. 1, 2, 3, dash back. 1, 2, dash back. 1, 2, 3, dash back. 1, 2, dash back. And then we're back to the precision buff here. And then we can just go ham. So yeah, I think this might be the best way. And then at this point, in all fairness, man, we could probably go for a special too. If we again head down into Assassin's range, yeah, boy! We're cooking on gas. I feel like I've definitely been, like, learning to play Ronin a bit more in today's video. So yeah, I do apologize if I've been on a bit of a learning curve today. But that was a much better fight, I think, in comparison to the Winter Soldier one. So yeah, 86 hits. Again, we're doing better, man. We're doing better. I think let's go for Juggernaut and also Rhino. I want Rhino to be the final opponent today, just because we'll have the class advantage. But Juggernaut may be a little bit of a pain here. I also love that you can just very quickly get rid of the poison, which then further increases the healing from Nick Fury's shrug off and then heal synergy. So yeah, that's quite nice. Okay, we need to 1, 2, 3 here, dash back. 1, 2, and then quick dash back. And okay, we should be good to go. Block proficiency is really, really nice though, man. I felt like I've been parrying so much in today's video, but I really haven't been feeling it on some characters. You really do feel it. Okay, let's go in. I missed, sorry, I should have gone for a special 3 a little bit earlier there. But yeah, for the amount of, like, parrying we've been doing, he really hasn't been taking the penalty of it. I think this guy just needs a bit of a slight tune-up in terms of his numbers and also utility as well. And then he's got some spicy boy potential. Ah, no. Okay, 1, 2. And then let's go 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, quick dash back. Oh, we're probably not going to be able to get the 3 off here. Oh, actually, yeah, we're fine. Again, in this matchup, because of the unstoppable, we just haven't been able to have that kind of tempo that we had previously on the Captain Marvel one. That was going so well. But this does feel pretty good. I think the more I play Ronin today, like, the more I'm enjoying him. Oh, I should have gone for a special 3 a little bit earlier, but there we go. Again, he is quite a tricky character to play. Does require, like, a lot of just muscle memory, and because he's so different to pretty much any other character in the game, he's just going to be one of those champions. I can see how you could play this guy all the time and get very used to him. But if you're used to playing other characters, how it takes a while to kind of get into the groove of playing Ronin. But let's go. Final matchup, man. We've got Realm of Legends Rhino. Let's do this. Gonna aim for 75 hits or under. That would be a good time. Okay, nice. Again, every single crit is a guaranteed bleed on the opponent, but if you don't crit, then I think there's only a 15% bleed from the sword attacks. And again, the final medium isn't a sword attack, so that's why we haven't been using that one, because we want to maximize sword attacks, I think, to maximize his damage. Come on, bro. Playing to my parry. Man does not want to play ball here. Yeah, I should have just dashed back in all fairness, man. But I think this might mess up the damage a little bit coming out, but if we get into a Another 7 cruelty precision stake quite fast, then we can salvage this one and still have a pretty good kill time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, nice. We got everything here. Let's go. Massive damage. Yes, please. Right, special 2, man. Let's go. This is it. He's 100% dead. 75 hits, lads. It's got to be. Look at that bleed. Again, about 4k, 400 bit K damage per second. So yeah, we're oh, we're not sorted. Oh, I thought he was dead. 76 hits. I'll take it, mate. I'll take it. So yeah, Ronin's definitely a character that has a level of potential. I think for, again, I haven't tested him out, but thinking about it as well, the current Cavalier node for skill characters, I think he's really, really good for that. Because whenever a bleed expires, you gain like a massive fury as well, and this guy's a bleed machine once you get that precision buff up. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on Ronin, and if you did enjoy today's gameplay video, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. But aside from that, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.